spin material, so the actual products, or are they,
I don't recognize that term. Sorry.
okay, are they actual, like, waters?
My background in these studies is traditional alchemy. The terminology that I recognize and use is that of the ethereal body of living things, or that of seeds of metals. The particular material I brought with me here is that which is termed M3, meaning monoatomic 3 element. It's burned from a black sand that's located in the Yellowknife region of Northwest Territories. We went through a lot to find a sand to contain encapsulated within it granules of iridium, rhodium, and gold in proper proportion without the rest of the platinum group element. Oh, gee, you don't know what we've gone through to find this particular sand and how rare it is. But the point is that upon burning this material and precipitating it in an alchemical fashion from a clear solution, this incredible etheric material appears right before your eyes, which is then in turn washed and processed slowly with intent, and it becomes that which is turned M3. Many of you here, well, not many, but some of you here have participated with this material, and you all know what I'm talking about. But that's basically all I've got to say. I'll be here tomorrow to answer any questions if you have any. And I appreciate you giving me your time.
Right in our own little town or wherever we are. And I think some of us all of a sudden hit a brick wall where we realized, you know what, we can't. Mr. Doyle it doesn't seem to be working that you can just send a little sample of a bottle of water and get, 250 gallons of water that's going to clean up a lake or a river. And what I've come to understand, and I just wanted to share this with you, that the environmental formulas may have been the foundation for all this work. But there came a point where it was realized that even if you have these formulas, you cannot do anything without the consciousness of the people who have been doing the polluting, and the consciousness of the people around you. Unless that consciousness shifts, as soon as you've cleaned up a lake, 2 weeks later it's going to be as polluted as it ever was. As soon as you clean up the air, whatever. So what this is all about, these internal formulas and the gels and now the environmental kit, is that there's a progression of expanding the consciousness to where it will be possible one day, not too far away, to say, we have this lake, we have a bunch of people here who are all psyched about cleaning it up. People are changing the way they see the world. People are changing their consciousness of separation. And now we're ready for the environmental formulas. Today, the world is not ready for them. And so one person at a time, one backyard at a time, one sewer at a time, we're basically cleaning up the world in the only way that we know right now how we can do it. So I just wanted to put that out. Yes,
I want to say also, though, that we don't know what the world is ready for until it happens also. At this point, you see a lot of resistance to things. I mean, it doesn't take much to see. But you don't know until you begin the action what is going to follow through.
Well, that's what the waters do. They actually change the consciousness.
Yeah.
And as people are drinking the water, as we are drinking the water and telling other people about it, we're basically, just like the formulas themselves, we're expanding the consciousness around the planet, and it reaches a certain critical mass, and all of a sudden, it's as Lorenzo says, it's a no-brainer. So that's it. Thank you. We're going to just do a little closing, and then Ryan will be set up for testing, and that day's procedures are done. And tomorrow morning, testing will start at 8, and whenever you get here, it's 5. Thank you so much. Ryan?
Anyway. Also, if you're going to do the full holistic appointment, come in early so you can have the paperwork done before you sit down to see me. Otherwise, everything will be late if you have to wait for you to fill it out.
So please come a little bit early, 10 minutes early, to fill out this evaluation form if you want to do the full thing. And just to kind of wrap up just what Raphael was saying is, Perfect Science came out with these environmental formulas, and their mission was to clean up the planet. What they realized, they'd clean up a bay here and a landfill there, but the same companies were still polluting it. And they realized, you know, we can't clean up the planet if we don't clean up ourselves. And that's where it's gone to right now. And it's a big web of life. As we work on ourselves and raise our frequency, we're affecting people whether they like it or not. And we're going up. You know, the time is now. And this is a really, really, really beautiful message from the Hopi Elders, 2001. And they're on it. And I'm honored to read this. This is a message from the Hopi Elders, 2001. There's a river now flowing very fast. It is so great and swift that there will be those who will be afraid. They will try to hold on to the shore, and they will feel they are being torn apart and will suffer greatly. Know that the river has its destination. The elders say we must let go of the shore, push off into the middle of the river, keep our eyes open and heads above the water. And I say, see who is there with you, and celebrate. At this time in history, we are to take nothing personally, least of all ourselves. For the moment that we do, our spiritual growth and journey come to a halt. The time of the lone wolf is over. Gather yourselves. Banish the word struggle from your attitude and vocabulary. All that we do now must be done in a sacred manner and in celebration. We are the ones we have been waiting for.
Oh,